2 days ago, a Georgia judge decided the fate of Appalachia High School shooter Colt Gray. Gray entered a non-negotiated guilty plea on the 55-count indictment presented by the state. After he waived his right to a jury trial, Colt, clearly medicated, sat by during the lengthy evidence portion of the hearing and victim impact statements. Survivor after survivor retold their terror, their rehab and recovery, and their lingering emotional and physical pain, all asking the judge for one thing, that he sentence Colt Gray to life without parole. And he did. Today, it was his daddy's turn.
You were convicted because the warning lights were flashing brighter and brighter. And you didn't get him help, and you didn't remove his access to the guns. I recognize that no parent believes that their child is capable of committing a heinous crime. No parent thinks that their child is going to be the next school shooter. But it became more and more obvious that something bad was going to happen. At a minimum, you should have believed that Colt would commit suicide. And you failed to do the simplest things to prevent this.
Colin Gray admitted he provided the rifle used by his son in the shooting as a Christmas gift. And for that, among other reasons, he was convicted earlier this year on a 27-count indictment for his role in the school shootings. And as he sat in the seat his son sat in just a few days ago, Colin Gray listened to victim impact statements and arguments for and against an 80-year sentence. By the time everything was all said and done, the same judge who gave his son life without parole sentenced him to a total of 15 years in prison. Was justice served, or was even charging the father overkill?
School. For each of the murders in the second degree, I'm sentencing you to 15 years in confinement concurrent with one another. For each of the involuntary manslaughters, I'm sentencing you to 10 years confinement concurrent. For each non-merging cruelty to children, I'm sentencing you to 10 years in confinement concurrent. For each non-merging reckless conduct charge, I'm sentencing you to 12 months confinement concurrent. This is an aggregate sentence of 15 years in prison.